Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Blue Hens will get us started with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So Buffalo's offense is on the field for the first time today. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Scanning the field, it's in goal. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So Delaware's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And that ball, and it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Sends it back in motion. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Makes the grab. It's Hall. Let's take a minute to talk about the big picture for Buffalo. It's not the end of the world. This is not one of those be-all, end-all games that we used to have in a different era. But certainly for the winner, clear shot at a conference title and perhaps a spot in the college football playoff and a bye.
I love it. It's a great show-me week. A lot of adrenaline, a lot of emotion. Like both these squads, really, really good football teams in really good positions in their conference. But, Jesse, after today, there can only be one at one.
Yeah, the picture's going to change, no doubt about it. These two teams both, though, believe they're the best in conference play. Nobody's beat them yet, and they believe they're the man in the conference. So we're going to learn a lot. By the time this game is over, who is the best in conference play?
And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking downfield, it's in goal. Here's a heat. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
The Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off play action on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The give to the back. Across the 25. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Blue Hens racing to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Quarterback may change this route. They'll try the outside to the left. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Delaware. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
This guy's an excellent route runner, and he has really good hands. You've got to. That's now his 3rd receiving touchdown. They've only played 3 games. Nobody can cover this guy up to this point of the season.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Did the work himself.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping.
They'll move the wide receiver. Handoff from the gun. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. To the air, it's in goal. Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game. Gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward. But let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
And the Bulls will punt this one away. Hauls it in, looking for space. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, it's picked off. Trying to take it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man on the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He'll do it himself. There he goes. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down, as they've got a first at the 32. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Pocket breaking down. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's in goal. Going to try to pop one on the screen. It's a seam wide open. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. And the Bulls are marching down the field. Going to the run, it's led. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Hall. He's stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up with a 1st and goal. The snap sets up to throw. Looking to get it in. And they will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point is good. So they move the ball 43 yards on that drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. And now the ball is knocked free. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they'll steal a possession. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the 1st period as we take a look at the stats. That 1st quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the 2nd. 1st play of the period will be a 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's in goal. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the 1st down marker.
Woo, deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Rushes on him. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
And the Blue Hens with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. off the play fake. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? The Blue Hens decide to punt it away. Makes the catch at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pressure coming. Got rid of it just in time.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
It'll be 3rd and long. To throw, it's in goal. Here's the pressure. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Bulls will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more. Turning on the Jets. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. And the Blue Hens want to move quickly.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Looking downfield on first down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Blue Hens line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Going right to work up top. Makes the grab on the left. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Bulls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. It's complete to the right. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw, it's in goal. He's got the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Gonna look downfield again. Finds his man. It's Hall.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is, because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. And the missed connection on 3rd down. The Bulls will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And the returner will be brought down. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. The give from the gun. Fighting off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Tyler. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Blue Hens will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games this guy's notched a sack. Starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Back to pass. It's in goal. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Quickly complete. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed behind the line. It's Balvin. Didn't help themselves much on first down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down from the 20. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. The Blue Hens come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And it's amazing that they're only trailing by a couple of points in this game because they've turned it over a couple times and they've been sacked a couple times right now. They have no rhythm on offense right now. You have got to give the defense tons of credit. They are dominating in the trenches. That's the big story so far.
And the Blue Hens send out the punt unit. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Using the quick game. It's a running room. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. To the air. It's in goal. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Hall.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Got it set up on the outside. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. They'll try the run. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. That's caught. It's Bauman. At the 40, there he goes. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fires to the big fella. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Going to swing it on second down. Makes the grab. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Western New York. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside picturesque UB Stadium.
The Bulls will boot it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Grab near the marker, it's Tyler. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
The Blue Hens come to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
At the 31, and that's a good enough for a first down.
There he goes!
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Second down, he'll throw it. They're setting up the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. On third down, he drops to throw. He's got it. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. Motion from the wideout. Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. SMU is getting smoked today. This is an eye-opener. It's the type of game that can just demoralize a fan base. They're trailing by 17 to Tennessee. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's in goal. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Man, this is exactly what you needed to see from this defense to start the second half. If you're down, you got to create some momentum. You got to get your offense a little bit excited. Nice job creating the sack. Perfect start to the second half for this defense.
And the Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Bauman. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right. Wants to go up top. He's got him this time.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game. Quickly
to the tight end. And the Blue Hens get it past the sticks. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. This time on target. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the 1st down.
That's a nice play on offense there. And how about the tight end getting out of his stance and working his way across the field, using his speed to clear the defense and make the catch.
The Blue Hens will line it up on 1st and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Bauman. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Tyler. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Blue Hens really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. He'll be forced out of bounds, and they're stubborn with this running game in the red zone. The offense knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Delaware! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking to pass. It's in goal. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. Secures it at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Grabbed over the middle. It's Tyler.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
He snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. From the gun on 3rd down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
The Blue Hens will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. To the air, it's in goal. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback got it himself. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. They'll run play action. Finds his tight end. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a 1st down and came up a little short. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but, man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
To the air on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Final play of the quarter coming. Back to pass on 2nd down. They've got the screen set up. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be the end of quarter number 3. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. It's complete to the left. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back to throw. It's in goal. Gets it out quickly. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Bulls can really attack on this second and short. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. From the gun, the ground game. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Bulls look to keep this drive humming. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Fights off a defender. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him the first down. Takes the handoff. It's late. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Day. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
And the Bulls decide to punt it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Give to the back. Turning it on. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end.
Well, nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Fires to the tight end. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. That's caught. It's Proctor. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds. And the Blue Hens have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Proctor. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking for a gap. It's Proctor. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Bauman. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
And that's good enough for a first down.
The give as they work on that clock. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. 5 yards away from another another third down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. It's complete, and he will score. Touchdown, Blue Hens. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Texas A&M is putting on a show offensively. Feels like they've been gigging them since the first whistle. They're up by 26 over the Rebels. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Back to throw. It's in goal. They're working that left side. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Firing to the right, complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Bulls moving quickly to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. Out of the backfield, he's open. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on fourth down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. The sure hands, it's late. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Grabbed in the middle. It's Day. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Trying to escape and get it himself. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Dropping back, it's Waddle. And his first pass is incomplete. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking to fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Snagged in the middle, it's Turner. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Bringing the heat. And he's sacked. A big play on fourth down to stop this drive.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it. But now defense, this is the situation when you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by several possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a W.
Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. Quarterback will take a knee. The defense can stop it one more time, but we are close to being all she wrote. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are. what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.